Hi, my name is Mike Woolard, and you're watching Getting Started with OWASP Z-Attack Proxy for Web Application Penetration Testing. This course was put together to help you understand how a tool like Zap can be used to harden the security of an application. Too many times we build a web application and run an automated tool like Nessus or Qualys to check the box that the app has been assessed for vulnerabilities. They are fine tools, but there are fundamental differences that we will cover in this course. You need to ask yourself, do you want to simply satisfy the auditor, or do you want to really look at your web application the way an attacker would and find the gaps? Using a tool to proxy a web application is nothing new. In this context, when we use the term proxy, we simply mean we want to observe the information being passed back and forth between the browser and the server. You may have heard of Fiddler or NetTool. Even some browsers have proxy services built right in. The Z-Attack proxy is part of a subset of these proxy tools, which includes Burp Suite, that gives the user ability to not only monitor the traffic, but also allows you to manipulate it and attack the web application. But before we jump into the details of Zap, it is important to understand where it comes from. OWASP, or the Open Web Application Security Project, is a global nonprofit organization whose sole purpose is focusing on improving the security of software by providing tools, documentation, and other educational materials to individuals and organizations. OWASP is not a single person, group, or company. It is free and open to anyone who wants to participate. Every project has a leader spearheading the assignment, but anyone who is interested and feels they have something to contribute can join the project and give back to the community. Not only is everything that goes into OWASP provided by volunteers, but all the content that comes out of these projects is offered free of charge. And when I say all the content, I truly mean all. We are talking over 100 tools, coding rule sets and standards, documentation, cheat sheets, and education materials, all free. If you ever took something from the open source community, OWASP is the perfect way to give back to it. From all this goodness, we're pulling out the Z-Attack proxy, or ZAP for short, and focusing on that tool today. As I mentioned before, ZAP is an attack proxy used mainly for manual pen testing of an application. It does have some automated features, which we'll get into, but pure automated scanners tend to be noisy, which we want to avoid as pen testers. But more importantly, automatic scan tools miss logic flaws. When a user forgets their password, they are sometimes presented with a security challenge question. An automated tool may try to brute force the password, or brute force the answer, but what it won't do is alert you that the developer inadvertently passed the answer to the security question in the JSON that it returned to the browser in clear text. That is the benefit ZAP provides you. ZAP's project leader, Simon Bennett, is a very active member of the community, and you could find many conference talks of his discussing web application security all over the internet. So where to start? Because Zap is a Java-based application, you will need to first download Java JRE if you use Windows, Linux, or the cross-platform version of the application. However, Java is not required for the Mac and Docker versions. Once Java is ready, select the appropriate version of Zap from the GitHub site github.com/zaproxy/zaproxy/wiki/downloads. Accept the terms and licensing and you are all set.